Hello everyone, Sig here. The mass amount of DMCA takedowns, clip deletions, VOD takedowns, and the entire nuking of content on a platform going 10 years back on Twitch is absolutely astonishing. This DMCA apocalypse, as people have dubbed it, is reaching new heights. And now we're kind of at an interesting junction because you have things like the Twitch music service that they've created that has licensed music that wasn't properly licensed, by the way, that streamers can use on their channels, on their content, without fear of being DMCA'd, without fear of litigation, without fear of having to take down their VODs, their content, their videos being created. You have things like Twitch Sings being created, being used frequently on the platform, and Twitch, Amazon themselves aren't paying the proper licensing fees. They aren't creating the proper licensing agreements. They aren't going through the proper channels to be able to use any of this content that these record labels own, that these rights holders have, and streamers are suffering for it. So Twitch has sent out several tweets here outlining the frustration and confusion with recent music related copyright issues and how it's completely unjustified. They claim that things can and should be better for creators and that than they have been recently, and they try to outline a plan going forward, but it's worded so confusingly, so strangely. You know, they're basically telling us that we have to delete all of our clips. If we used copywritten music in a number of our clips, it's safest just to delete them all. If we use copywritten music in any of our VODs, it is safest just to delete them all. Personally, I play a lot of rhythm games on Twitch, by the way. You should probably give me a follow before the platform implodes and disintegrates. Twitch.tv/signal_11. We do a lot of great stuff there. It's a really wholesome community. It's a fun time. You should come visit. But we played a lot of rhythm games on my channel. You know, I'm really big into Guitar Hero, Rock Band, you know, these kinds of really fun games that have a lot of copywritten music in them. And Twitch has categories for this. So you might ask, well, if you have a category for a game and it's filled to the brim with copywritten music, what should I do? What process should I go through to be able to protect myself from getting stricken? I mean, am I protected under a performer's license? Is that something that I can, claim since I'm putting inputs into a game that creates music? Since I'm digitally, almost producing this music in a sense. And I know that's a stretch. But Twitch sat down and in a response to the creator Ambush King said, hey guys, hey there. Thanks for reaching out. We recommend reading through any of the game's EULA and utilizing any option to turn music off in the game, if it includes that option, or just mute the audio outright altogether. So are you saying that I should be playing my rhythm games muted? I mean, isn't the whole point of a rhythm game to be able to play the game in time with the music? The music is just as much a part of the game as the gameplay itself. So what are you telling me, Twitch? That you have entire categories on your platform, that the Clone Hero category, that the Rock Band category, that the Osu category, that the Guitar Hero categories are all dead? Is that what you're telling me here? Am I just not allowed to play those categories that you have up on your service? Because that's bogus. That's that's stupid. Especially when your competitors, Facebook Gaming has protections for their partnered streamers to be able to use copywritten music in their streams without fear of litigation, without fear of takedowns, without fear of DMCA responses. So tell me, why haven't you come up with a better solution? You've known that this is an issue since the Viacom lawsuit with YouTube, that hosting copywritten content is a big issue. You've stated in one of your tweets that you went from having 50 DMCA takedowns a month, or a year, I'm sorry, a year, 50 DMCA takedowns a year, and this has suddenly spiked to thousands in a matter of weeks. I mean, you knew that DMCA takedowns were a thing. You had received them in the past, but you didn't set up any infrastructure. You didn't set up any process to be able to take care of these things, to be able to handle these in a reasonable way. And now creators are suffering for it. You have Amazon Music. You have direct channels to the music industry. Why haven't you set up something with, like let's say Amazon Prime, with Twitch Prime, that's, pretty much bundled in with Amazon Music? Why haven't you set up a channel through there to allow me to play songs that are licensed on Amazon Music on my stream without fear of being stricken with a DMCA takedown notice? It seems like a very easy avenue to take, like a very easy route to go down, to be able to pursue, to allow your content creators the ability to improve the quality of their streams, because that's why people use background music in their streams. It's to raise the quality of it. Why haven't you provided a decent way for me to license things out? And beyond that, DMCA law is strange. It's archaic. It's awkward. It's not built for the modern era of streaming, of content creation, of video production in this online space. So why haven't we taken steps to update that with legislation, for one? And why hasn't the RIAA, why haven't record labels sat down and come up with a decent way for me to sit down and license music out on a viewer by viewer basis? The instant someone comes out with this, it's going to be wildly successful. This is a huge, huge opportunity for a lot of people to be making a lot of money. You can do it on a viewer by viewer basis, so that way people who are within like 0 to like 30 viewer bracket pay a set fee. People within a 30 to 100 viewer bracket pay a set fee, and so on and so forth, and keep scaling. Keep scaling with the amount of money you make off of your stream and the amount of viewers you have, the amount of listens available there. You could easily put something together like this. I have no idea why Amazon hasn't done this already, considering they have all of these user metrics, all of the information that they have gathered and harvested from us users looking at streams, the data of how many viewers watch a stream at any given point in time, and adjusted that accordingly. You could easily have a service through Amazon Music that's, you know, a separate service from standard Amazon Music that's scalable, so that way I pay a different amount of money based on how many people are actively listening to music on my stream, and adjust it accordingly. Because right now, the only way for me to be able to get licenses to this music, for creators to be able to get licenses to this music, is to go through archaic channels that are designed for broadcasting corporations, that are designed for radio broadcasts, that are designed for television. And that's expensive. That's super, super expensive. And it's not suited for the average Joe. It's just baffling to me. It makes absolutely no sense, and there is so much opportunity for so many companies to be able to make so much money off of this, and it's all being squandered. And Twitch's PR is being dragged through the mud, just raked through the muck, and it's a shame. I just recently became affiliated on Twitch. I just started being able to make a small amount of income off of Twitch, and now I'm afraid that my channel is going to be deleted, removed, for VODs that don't even exist on my channel anymore, because I've gone through and I've deleted pretty much all of the Guitar Hero, the Clone Hero content that I've played in the past, for fear of having things taken down for, you know, DMCA purposes. And apparently channels are getting struck for content that doesn't even exist on their channels anymore. Somewhere in Twitch's back end, it's theorized that these videos are stored somewhere on their servers, that they're being stored somewhere out there in the wild. And because of that, these companies, these rights holders to the music that's being used on these streams, can go in, claim that content, file the DMCA takedowns, and potentially have a channel suspended or even banned outright. And it's absolutely baffling to me. It's absolutely baffling to me. If you've made it this far through the video, thank you. I just needed to rant a little bit, get some things off my chest, and try and levy some solutions at Twitch that might be possible avenues going forward. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe. Give us a follow over on twitch.tv/signal11. Join our Discord. It's a wonderful community full of wonderful, positive, uplifting people. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. There's more content to come. And I'll see you later. Stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy, and don't let the current situation get you down. This DMCA apocalypse will be averted in due time. See you all soon. Have a good one, everybody.